Gonna be starting a bit early here, folks. Usually wait about 2 minutes for stream to start, but at this point, I have another doctor's appointment, so I'm gonna have to do like a maybe 2.5 hour stream, maybe. So just keep that in mind. Streams gonna be kind of shorter than usual. Um, so yeah, we'll start this, I guess. Clive's adventure. Yep. We're gonna see what Clive's been up to. Seems like we were doing side. Yeah, just dropped my controller, but it's alright. But I think it's been around, but surprisingly enough, pretty durable controller. Okay, yeah, we made it here, and we have to do a side thing. Where I think we're gonna go on the main stuff, but
Who among you is that blade for hire, perchance?
perchance,
I've a mind to make a killing.
maybe.
Figuratively, I hope.
Well, yes and no. A passing caravan carried with it a rumor most fortuitous for one in my trade, that an elder Dread Evis had been sighted in the fields of Korava. Dread Evis are aggressive beasts.
Oh,
Compelled as they are to acts of violence,
very aggressive.
few survive to maturity, but those that do develop a hide of
Okay, hold on.
phenomenal value.
A hide you want to sell?
Eventually, yes. Though I would have it tanned first that it might be crafted into marvels the likes of which the world has never seen. Dread Evis skin is a rare thing indeed. But the worked hide of a well-aged beast, now that would fetch such coin that Gilbert himself might weep with envy. Bring me that beast's skin, and I will share with you the bounty of our combined labor.
I'm sorry. Just make sure everything's connected. Sometimes, we don't connect everything properly.
All right. I'll hunt your Evis.
Of course you will. When one lives in such troubled times, it is a fool
Of course
who
you
lets
will.
opportunity slip past. Leave Tabor through the east gate, but take the path that branches
Sorry,
west.
I'm
Once you
trying to
reach
make
the
sure
checkpoint at Tovany, you are a mere stone's throw from the fields of
my
Korava.
mic is set.
I eagerly await your safe and, above all, triumphant return.
Sure, why not? We prioritize this quest. Just more hunting. Let's see. There's another quest here, right behind me. Also gonna do that. Nope, wrong direction. Hold on. It'll be this way. Yes. Again? I wanted to do that side quest. Why, hello.
Cyril, how fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
Yep.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix.
Yeah, I don't think there would be that many left after
Such as
what
Land has
happened
ever
in the
been.
beginning of the story with.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we
Basically,
survive.
they've served him
Fear
for
not,
as long as
we
he
know
has lived. They're like
Pray
silent
accept this
protectors.
token.
There we go. That could be a better, good term for it.
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further,
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
I guess he's concerned about this.
Cyril, see.
I was like right to my left, but it's above me.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Oh, hold on. What? Okay, there we go. Onwards. I think I gotta go up.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals.
You there!
Yes, hello.
Finally. No one was paying me the slightest heed.
Is something wrong?
At the university, the students would hang on my every word. Sadly, this far from home, I'm just a vagrant greybeard.
The university? You're a scholar.
A specialist in ancient cultures. The most
Wow.
accomplished in all Valisthea, some have said. Not that I look the part in these tattered rags. In my heyday, no obstacle could have kept me from my studies. Yet here I am, a wizened windbag, bested by the many steps of Tabor. The answers I seek lying just beyond my enfeebled reach. Would you do an old man a kindness and brave the stairs in my stead? You'll be amply rewarded, of course.
Climb the stairs and
Memorize a few inscriptions for me, assuming
Okay.
you know your letters, that is. Some courteous soul is rumored to have carved clues to Tabor's rich history into stones dotted about the village. 3 of them, to be precise, one each to the north, south, and east. I'm here in the hope that those carvings might shed light on a riddle I've been pondering for some time. Namely,
Riddle the
otherwise
B3.
undocumented origins of Tabor's unique people. People quite unlike those of neighboring lands.
I can't promise I'll remember everything perfectly.
Remember what you can. I'll piece together the rest. Make for the domed pavilions, and you'll have no trouble finding the stones.
Okay. That one seems easy to do, actually. It seems quick to do as well.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as Phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone.
Guardians of the Crystal. The first stones Tabor scared hold of the noble blood till ends of mother's labor.
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was? I don't like it.
So it's these stones to Canva and the rest of the boxes to Dallas.
There's one there and one actually closer to the old man.
Have you noticed the elder has been coughing recently?
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall they noble past and make these rocks a home.
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy made a pottage for me.
Huh.
Sounds delicious.
Nope, I'll take that.
You must be Lord Rosfield. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my lord. I, too, am a member of the cause, though I spend most of my time hunting. For the good of the village, you understand. The soil is poor here, so the people sup mostly on meat and blood. The hides, meanwhile, they make into leather and then into gill.
Huh. Here we go. Children of the hunters, now tillers of the land, reap your promised blessing and give praise her gracious hand.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read.
Yeah, he's right there.
The engravings were in good repair considering their age.
Oh, what that I could have seen for myself. Oh, come, don't tease me now. What did you learn of this place and its people? Let's start with the engraving to the south, shall we? What did it say?
They're a good Mogul guardians. Guardians of the Crystal, I think this is what it said.
Guardians of the Crystal, the first stones of Tabor. Sacred hold thy noble blood, till ends the mother's labor. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
It should have been the crystal one, yeah, if there's one in the south.
Of those fallen charged with protecting the mother crystals. But whatever could have driven the Guardians so far from their sacred charges, I wonder. The engraving to the north is next, I think.
Ashen Ocean, Wanderers of Golden... Okay, yep. Wanderers of the Golden Plains.
Wanderers of the Golden Plains, lay your roots in stone. With pride recall thy noble past, and make these rocks a home. Or, I think that was it, at least.
No doubt you're right. There are vestiges of nomadic customs in Tabor its guardian roots could never account for. This is proving most enlightening. Now, for the final stone.
To serve the sun. Tillers of the land. Is this middle one? Tillers of the land. Yep.
Children of the hunters.
Now tillers of the land.
Tillers of the land. Reap her promised blessing, and give praise her gracious hand.
Yep.
That's all three.
And so, we add primitive farmers to Tabor's founding peoples, the final piece of the puzzle. 3 engravings, one for each of the 3 peoples to have settled Tabor in ancient times.
Yep.
Guardians of the Mother Crystal, wanderers from across the plains, and last but certainly not least, hunters turned farmers.
Yep.
Little wonder it was so difficult to trace the roots of Tabor's culture. Those roots reach down through 3 distinct traditions. Nonetheless, one cannot help but wonder why this fact is not better known among scholars, given that the stones stand here for all to see.
Too many stairs, perhaps.
Ha! too many by far. Here, and thank you.
Yeah, no problem. It's always my job to help people in need. Goblin coin, I can sell that later. Okay, next. Where's that side quest going anyway? Oh, it's going like right here. Okay. So I think I have to go this way. Is there another way? Well, wait. Oh. So if I go here and travel through the, I was to the desert gate, then I travel here to this spot right here. I think it will lead me to where I want to go. So, because I see a glimpse of this, but I'm not sure if this goes anywhere near this like that. So let's go the normal route. So we'll go back down.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
Seems like I'm going farther away. Yeah. So I could travel back here. So let's try that. I want to try that and see if we can get there. Let's try this. I'll just go around and go the other way because there's like spots I haven't gone to yet apparently. Like I'm just missing a good chunk of this game and I want to at least try to explore as much as I can. Okay, no, we gotta go through the desert gate this way.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to ride the chocobo. Yep, just gotta keep going this way. Ride. Now we'll begin some chocobo riding in. Yep, down here.
Just the one of you, eh?
Nah, we're just gonna keep going. If I wanted to fight them, I'll fight them, but...
No mistakes.
Oh, come on. Whoa, hey, buddy. Ooh, that guy was just... That summer went down. Wait, did I get blocked here? No, come on. I think I just got blocked here, huh?
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly, Ambrosia, fly! Jump up there, get up there. Okay, how do I get there then? Okay, so I think we do have to go this way. But there gotta be like a path somewhere in between here and there that'll lead me right here. And probably lead me to the other side then. I guess we fought Salamander for a reason. Okay. So we're just gonna go down the normal route, I guess, and we're just gonna discover something. I'm actually gonna do something real quick. Save the game real quick. That means there has to be like a side road coming up here.
The free cities under sea.
Okay. Yep. There it is. So I just gotta go down this side road here. There's our chocobo.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
It is not the right way, but we are going this way for a side quest. And we will return. And we just ignore them. Ba-da-ba-da.
Have care.
Don't get surrounded.
See ya. Slay the dread Avis at the field of Corva. There it is.
Straight home now. Old he may be. Looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet.
Fire my laser. Oh. Just do that, and then... one final finisher. Boom.
This thing reeks. The sooner it's off my hands, the better.
Hey, we're shooting it off your hand. There you go. And we walk down the back path, and we can just use the chocobos to get to our story bit.
Here's your hide, as requested.
I worried you might never return. Quickly, let me see it.
Here's your hide, or skin, or whatever.
Oh, as supple as a maiden's cheek, yet as adamant as her virtue. This is everything I'd hoped for, and more. Clearly, my trust in you was not misplaced. You must be a hunter of considerable talent to have bested the beast with nary a scratch. Join me as my honored partner. With my means and your might, we shall be as wealthy as the merchant kings of Zemeckis.
I don't plan on making a habit of this. I'm busy enough as it is.
Very well. Though I believe fate had a hand in our meeting, it would be unbecoming of me to beg. Do not allow me to keep you from being about your business. Here, for the hide.
Thank you. Oh, increase that thing. And I got some skill points for that too. I got like 7,000 of that, and I haven't really used it too much, honestly, because so far I've been able to, any like big monster I've been able to kind of keep at bay. Here, I think we should upgrade at least like the main abilities. Because trying sorry about that. Huh. Upgrade these things right here, these like huge powerful ones I use, is gonna take a while. So trying to fully upgrade those, not really. I could upgrade these, which I haven't upgraded these at all. You know what? Why not? Why not upgrade those? I upgraded this one. They don't cost much. Some of them don't. Some of them cost more, but it's like, it just, you see increases in price sometimes, depending on which one I'm grabbing, so. And they master automatically, so. There we go. Circle buttons have been upgraded. So now we're gonna upgrade, for now we'll upgrade the ones we're using. Okay, 1,000 and that will fully master it. There we go. We'll do it to these three for now, and then I think I'll do it to, actually, how much is... I use up most of my things. Yeah, I'll wait on those two, since I'm not using them right now. I can save up my skill points again. That means my, my square button one is gonna do pretty well. And we'll get even more skill points to upgrade the other ones to mastery. I think they'll be at mastery. Oh, let me see. Yes. Oh, wait. Oh, I haven't even upgraded them. I've learned them, but I haven't upgraded them at all. And it doesn't say mastery, so that means, oh, those are going to cost a lot of skill points. Like, a lot. And I still have to upgrade this right here, at least. Because that's my, that and that can do more damage.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Okay, duly noted. I probably have to think about grabbing a lot of skill points more over than... ignore them. Excuse me, orcs. Bye-bye.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
Has the city fallen already? I presume so. Ambrosia home. That wouldn't surprise me already, like... I think this is the city in between the current country and the other country.
Free men are still holding their own then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
Yeah, this is. I'll describe it. I think it would be this one here, and this one here over here on the left side. That would zoom out here. This is the place that they live, which is the Oh, it's trying to remember. This is the only place we haven't been yet, and it's that one city's place or whatever. And it's like, is this a delivery? I forget to do something. The side thing. Let me travel to these places. Something's going on. It must have not did a deliver or something. Oh, are these like side quests I have to do? Or something I forgot to deliver?
If we're going to do this, we'll need...
Clive, your timing is impeccable. It just so happens that right at this very moment, we're in need of someone with your talents.
And what talents would those be?
Why, your fearlessness and your skill with a blade.
Your skill with the blade.
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, when these dark skies swept over the Republic, so too did a wave of chaos and confusion. Randalar has been particularly badly affected. Many of the capital's bearers have lost their masters, or taken the opportunity to flee them. None remain free for long, of course. Most find themselves under the protection of the Fist before they get far. The army, too, is in disarray, and finds itself unable to provide for its new charges, which means it has been looking to sell.
And you've been looking to buy, to make sure these masterless bearers remain that way.
Precisely. It's the perfect opportunity to free dozens more, and for an attractive price, no less.
So where does my skill with a blade come in?
Though we may have the funds to buy these bearers, we have nowhere to house them. So we've been searching for a place where they can be resettled. Somewhere far from the prying eyes of those who would see them enslaved once more.
Enslaved once more.
We have found one. Cashlock. A small hamlet hidden in a canyon. The place was abandoned a long time ago, but when the men moved out, the beasts moved in.
And so we seek the aid of a fearless swordsman to encourage them to look elsewhere. You'll help, won't you?
How could I refuse?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed?
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So I'd better get started. Try to clear the place out before the wagons roll in, won't you?
I'll do my best.
You will find a village in Chairdress Thread, past Lateney's Cleft. My man there will open the gate for you.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm sure you won't need it.
Yeah, we should be good. I have to fight some beasts to get them out of the way, I guess. Where is this place? Where is that? How do I get there? Aha, I see it. I was like wondering, how do I get there? But I can go to this spot and then I go kind of like, there's a spot on the right side. It seems like. Yeah. Right here, where the key is. Hello.
Oh, you're a friend of the Crimson Caravans. And by the look of you, I'd say you were the help they told me was on its way. Cashlock's just down there, if you'd be so kind.
Yep. We'll deal with it. It's goblin fighting time, huh? Go further down. This does look like a nice little spot.
And it will be again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I dealt with one of them. There's still a lot of them, though. But their numbers need to be thinned. Now they're fully upgraded. They have more. No, hold on.
You're finished.
Damn, actually, it's solid experience for that.
I think that's the last of them.
I think you're right.
What the
Welcome in, Slim.
this piece of
Every single time I see that fucking TNG, I just like, yep, dab. Or Tangio is like, yep, that's him.
Something the matter, Theodore? Quiet.
How you doing, Slim? How was the work?
Those are our terms.
Or is it just work like usual?
Give them your full consideration.
I shall. Thank you.
Every single time you put up the dog emote, they was like, eh? Working? Yeah, no.
Someone you know?
Yes. And,
No work today?
but
Huh.
enough about him. How did you find
Usually
out
you don't have work on Friday and Saturday, I think.
Village is safe
Those
now.
are the days, I think.
You made quick work of it.
And also Sunday, I think.
I should go and let Eloise know.
Don't let me keep you. But Clive, don't tell her I was...
No, I'm working.
will you?
Well,
She'll only get upset. I'll explain everything once you've finished with your report.
All right. We'll speak then.
just doing the cooking, doing the cleaning, doing the thingies.
Eloise, I just got back from Cashlog. The village should be safe now.
Thank you, Clive.
Well, I just got something today, and hopefully it'll get in the mail here soon.
Well then, now that
That's
you
gonna
have laid
make
the groundwork for our little project,
trips a lot
I
easier, so.
suppose we'd better finish the job. The first thing we'll need to do is make sure our offer for the bearers is accepted.
You're still in negotiations.
We are.
And I'm also going to be
Trusted
working on
colleagues
other
been
stuff
dealing with
too.
the
I've
Fist on
just,
our
you know,
behalf, but things have been
those things
trickier
have been
than
really slow.
anticipated. I suppose it's to be expected. This is the army we're dealing with. Fighting's
And
what we
also,
do.
I'm thinking
We shall
if I had
emerge
another
victorious.
plat I wanted to get, I actually think I might want to get Persona 5 Royale plat.
You know where to find me.
I'm not sure I do.
If I actually had to think about like
Thank you.
a game in my collection that would be sitting there, like if I wanted to by myself go do, that would be something to do. I wouldn't do on stream, but you know.
Ah, Clive.
You wanted to talk?
You wanted to
The
talk?
man I was watching earlier, the one speaking to my sister. He represents the Silver Peak Consortium. It's one of the bigger trading houses.
I don't think I've heard of them.
Well, every trader in Dharmekia has. They operate across the length and breadth of the Republic.
Gotcha.
They're still expanding. They've been trying to get Eloise to join their ranks for some time now. And judging by her reaction earlier, I'd say she had half a mind to accept their latest offer.
And you'd rather she didn't?
I would rather she did what makes her happy. And I would never deny her such an opportunity. Eloise saved me from slavery. And we have striven to save others like me ever since.
Yep.
This was not the life my sister wanted, nor the one she deserves. I won't let her give up on her dreams again for my sake. She freed me from my bonds, and she must be freed from hers in turn.
You're a good man, Theo.
I have always been grateful for what my sister did for me, and I want to repay the favor by letting her live her own life. But each time an opportunity to do just that arises, she turns it down. For my sake.
She loves you.
And I love her. Which is why I want this time to be different. To show her that I don't need to be watched over anymore. Though I'm sure I'll still need some help from time to time. I trust that I can count on you.
Always.
Always.
Thank you, Clive. Well then, I had better get back to work.
Hopefully there won't be any more side services, but I presume we got 2 more.
For the Crimson Caravans.
Yeah, we got 2 more. Where's... Thank you, world map. Oops. I forget zoom in this game is L3. Yeah, there's one here, and one there. I guess they're little side things to do, I guess, that don't like appear in the area. Want to go? Oh yeah, these guys were going to war. Remember correctly. If I remember correctly.
I fear that I must bid you farewell. As you know, our time grows short. The Lord Chief Justice's vultures are circling. We must strike now. Before we part, I want you to know that, though I may not always have been your most vocal ally, I trust you, as I trusted your predecessor.
Thank you. I appreciate the sentiment, and I understand more than anyone how you feel. But is revenge really the answer?
It is the one I found, and it is all that I have lived for since that day.
But what of Lostwing? Everything you've built.
I built Lostwing to achieve this aim. Once it is done, the village will have served its purpose. My comrades and I are sure of our cause, and we shall fight to the last, come what may. But there are those among us who cannot fight. Children, the elderly, bearers afflicted by the curse. I would place Lostwing in their hands, if I thought it would do them any good. But a village home only to the frail and the infirm is not likely to stay a safe haven for long.
Yep.
And so, Clive, I find myself turning to you once more. Will you take them to your hideaway, that they might live even should Lostwing die?
I will, yeah, definitely.
I will.
Thank you. I will not have it said that I did not see to the well-being of those who rallied to my cause. The people I speak of have withdrawn to Gotan's Bales, away from danger in case the Black Shields strike.
Understood. I'll make sure they get to the hideaway safely.
Then the last of my preparations are complete. Fare you well, Clive.
See you, my guy.
Guide us. All of us.
May you slaughter every last one of them.
Come then, brother. We are awaited in Gotan's bales.
Yep, that's where we're going. Gotan's bale, we go. Here they are.
Everyone, Quinton has asked that you come with me. He can no longer guarantee your protection, but I can. There's a safe place I can take you to.
Well, if that's what the Master thinks best. Sid, none of us would be standing here today if it weren't for Master Quinton. We owe him our lives. So we ain't about to start telling him what he should do with his. If he's saying we ain't safe in Lostwing no more, it's 'cause he ain't coming back. And if that's what has to happen, then so be it. I only hope he can see this through to the end. That we get to see justice done.
I hope so too.
Oi! You lot! Where's everyone else? They ain't already left, have they?
They've gone with Master Quinton.
Fuck! Fuck! Fuck!
Hey, you don't have to say it 3 times, okay?
I've just come from the Justice's manor. We have to get Quinton to call off the attack. It ain't just the Black Shields protecting the place. He's got a guard dog and all. A fucking monster. They don't stand a chance against that thing. If I don't get the message to them, they're all gonna fucking die.
No. We can't let this happen. Sid! Don't worry about us. You've got to catch up with him. We can't let Quinton die before that bastard does.
All right. I'll do what I can.
Yeah.
Where is this manor?
It's way over to the east, through the woods. Heaven Hall, he calls it.
Promise us, Sid. Promise us you'll do what you can.
All right, 1,000 blocks that way. I think we just head here, Dragon Array, and then go down south. Use the Chocobo. And get there quickly.
Run like the wind.
Yes, run like the wind. Excuse me, pardon me, come on through. Gotta just keep going. Yep, there's the Chocobos. To the manor.
Clive.
Don't tell me we're too late. Thanks, Gal.
To the metal pipe. Oh, a lot of them. Oh my god.
Quinton, are you all right?
No. But I am alive. Which is more than I can say for my comrades. They followed me without question all the way here. And they died. For nothing.
Yeah, we're one more away from 400. That is a big saber tooth.
This must be the guard dog. Quinton. I'll hold it off. You go.
But
knights didn't die for nothing. They died for you.
Yeah, I've noticed that. It's just been kind of stuck at like $3.99 for like, I don't know, weeks. At least 2 weeks at this point. That's totally fine with me. You wonder why I set the follow thing to like 500 because I didn't. Hell, I didn't even know if I would get 500 or it'd take a while. Get over here, you cat. Yeah. Laser beam switch. Lightning. Just throw everything at the kitchen to get it. Got it. I love it. Just dump abilities on it after the shield's broken. Just the damage output, man.
If only we'd arrived earlier.
Look, I'm sorry. I had to travel like a good distance to get there.
Is it over?
It is. He wept and begged for mercy. And I cut him from ear to ear.
There.
Just as I dreamed of doing all these years. All my plans. Building a haven in Lostwing. Freeing bearers from their chains and recruiting them to my cause. It was all for this.
Well, the other guys didn't die in vain. Wasn't there guards here?
My faithful comrades. All those lives lost. So that I might take another.
Quentin.
Master Quentin! Oh, thank Grieger you're safe.
You're alive.
And so are you. I'm so sorry. I tried to warn you about that thing. And I hate to say it, but there's more bad news. It's Lostwing. It's been flooded.
What?
Flooded? I'm confused. Like, actually fully flooded, like with water? Oh, flooded. Like that?
Lostwing. My Lostwing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool.
Got. Have to deal with these guys too.
It's not going to last long in there. We'll finish this quickly. Nice try.
More? You know what? Bam! Look at that. So many of these guys. Let's activate this too. Why not? I have fully upgraded it, so. I could go up to 3. Holy jeez. Let's see how far this goes. If you keep going. Let's see what this does. Holy shit. What the? Oh, they're all. Holy jeez, that can last. Yep. I didn't have to do anything. You sit here. War gonna come out? Okay. Am I level 33 or 31? Yeah, now I fully upgraded my square abilities, so there's gonna do massive damage.
I need to get back to Quentin.
No, Quentin, no!
Quentin, look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Dummy tried to save a bunch of people. Oh. You tried. Come on, Quentin, you can't just die yet.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
Is Lostwing?
The flood has filled the valley.
I see. Then all is at an end. A strange way to achieve one's life's ambition.
No, Master Quentin. Save your strength.
Why? All that I strove for is gone.
Sure, it's gone.
Only emptiness remains.
Gotcha.
I have nothing left to live for.
What the heck are you on about? You've got us, ain't you? Don't try telling me you only freed us so you could get revenge. We're more than that to you, and we all know it.
I thought you weren't coming back. But I prayed, and you did. There's got to be a reason for that, right? Can't we just go back to how it was? You know, you looking after us all.
Yeah.
Your work ain't over yet, Master Quentin. We believed that you were the right man to lead us, and we still do.
Your village may be lost, but it seems your people aren't, so long as you remain to guide them.
Yep.
But why? After what why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah, and all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village.
No.
It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here.
You're looking at drive. All good, Slim.
We can start again. Build a new Lostwing. Right here in the Bales.
I'm out of here.
He's out of here.
A fresh start. One life ends, and another begins. Why, just a village. We could build.
I might have to also double check my clips and TNGs, because they could also be a little bit messed up.
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please, I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet.
Now be offered to the blood god. Blood for 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 the blood god.
That was very loud. Just was testing them to see if they went through. Sweet. Okay. That one's done. Now we have one more. Which is over here in Martha's Rest. And after that, we can finally continue the story. My God. Which we'll probably hopefully be able to get through most of it through here. Well, it's only been about like 30 minutes or so.
Ah, Clive. Just the man I was hoping to see.
Oh? And why is that?
Been about an hour.
Remember how some of Sir Wade's guardians took up residence here after the Akashic attacked? Well, now the rest have come to join him. Seems their barracks in the Lazarus have been lost to an ether flood. Now, I don't mind having a few more brave boys around to keep them animals at bay. I ain't daft after all. But we ain't got nowhere for 'em to bed down. Poor buggers are having to make do with haylofts and chocobo pens. I'd build 'em a new barracks here if I could. But where would I put 'em? There just ain't enough room up here on the rock. Which leaves us in a bit of a pickle. The people we're counting on to keep us safe are living like beggars.
I see.
And it isn't just that lot. There's bears to think about too. There's been more and more of them turning up lately, coming from all over looking for safe haven. But there's only so many we can shelter with the room we've got. We can't keep cramming more and more people into less and less space. What we need is a new home for our new arrivals. And that's what I was hoping you might help me with. If it ain't too much of a burden, of course.
No burden, no.
It's no burden.
Thank you, Clive.
So, where were you thinking of making this new home?
Well, I reckon we could do a lot worse than Eastpool.
Eastpool. It's been a long time since I thought about that place.
It was a tragedy, what happened. And if any of us could have done anything to stop it, we would have. But what's done is done. And those who lived there wouldn't have wanted the village they loved to be left in ruins.
I suppose you're right.
The blight might be pressing in, but I reckon it's got a good few years left in it yet. There's just one problem. A band of cutthroats have made it their den, and they don't seem like they'll be moving on in a hurry.
Yep.
Nasty bastards they are too. I've lost some good men to their raids. Would have sent someone to clear them out sooner if my boys didn't already have their hands full fending off the Akashic. But now we've got a few more guardians of the flame to call on. I reckon it's time we made our move. What do you say? Fancy leading a raiding party?
I do. Eastpool was once home to people I loved. I won't have bandits sully those memories. I'll gladly drive them out of there.
And I know the men will gladly follow you. I've already shared a few thoughts with Sir Wade about how we might be able to win the place back. And I dare say he's got some ideas of his own too. Why don't you go and talk to him?
Of course.
Yeah, let's go talk to Sir Wade. See how Wade is doing.
Back to Eastpool, then.
Not just yet. Let's hear Wade's plan first.
We'll see what Wade got cooking up in his noggin.
So Wade, it's good to see you well. And you, Lord Rosfield. And you. I spoke with Martha. She tells me you have plans to free Eastpool. and make it your own.
That's right, though it was mostly her idea. I rather
Hmm.
fear my men have been treading on her toes somewhat since joining us, not to mention each other's. And then there are the bearers, men and women who found the courage to flee their masters and sought refuge here. We need somewhere to settle them, and I can think of worse places than Eastpool.
As can I. Which is why I agreed to help you win it back.
That's very kind of you. I'd be most grateful if you would. With you beside us, we shall soon send that rabble of rogues running for the hills.
Yeah.
So,
See him running for the hills.
That thankfully there aren't too many of them. Fewer than a dozen at our last count. And rather less, thankfully, the road that leads there will more than likely still be crawling with Akashic. A small force would suffice to clear the village, but if the Akashic were to follow them in, that force could end up trapped between a rock and a very hard place indeed.
I'll head into Eastpool and deal with the bandits. You and the Guardians can stay outside the village and fend off any Akashic who come too close. Make sure I'm not taken unawares.
I can't ask you to bear all that risk yourself, my lord.
The Akashic are the bigger risk. I can handle a few bandits.
Well, if you're sure.
I can handle a few bandits. I've handled Akashis as well.
No need, my lord.
Those mechanical creature things, I've handled those.
All right. I'll meet you at Eastpool.
Hell, I've even fought off a god.
And may victory await our coming.
Okay, Eastpool, Eastpool. Oh wow, there's actually a... Okay. I didn't think the fast travel point would still be there. We're here at Eastpool. Let's do this. Okay, bandits, let's go. Hello, bandits. How you doing? Nice day.
You will leave this place.
Or face the consequences.
Now the wizard's dealt with.
That's the end of that then.
What the? What is that?
What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes to.
Wait, is that thing called Two Scoops? Am I getting that right? Yes, that thing is called Two Scoops. What the? Am I fighting ice cream? Is Cementian thing of ice cream that turned into a blob of gelatinous? I gotta think of something just... Fire my laser. God, it did a lot of damage. I got the 2 scoops.
More surprises? I'll take that as a no.
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
You were watching. I thought you were keeping an eye out for Akashic.
We were. Put down more than a few on the road, then arrived just in time to see you slay that... whatever it was.
Let's hope it was the last of its kind. Though I expect you and the Guardians will be up to the challenge.
Yeah, just don't bring ice cream into the village, you know?
Your men will be bringing the bearers who'll be living here, I assume. It might be best to send word for them to
If
come
you bring
right
ice
away.
cream into the village and get 2 scoops, you're basically just gonna bring that creature back to life.
Of course. I'll send orders for them to depart immediately. Leave it with me, my lord.
Hey, let's go. This place turned into a prominent village.
Without masters.
Yep.
We're the masters now. Our lives are our own at last.
That's all of them, and not a single Akashek in sight. Now to begin the important work of rebuilding the place. It won't be easy, especially after 5 years of beasts and blackguards having their wicked way with the place. The masonry might still be sturdy enough, but half the beams are rotted. Those that weren't lost in the fire or burned by the bandits, that is. It'll take a bit of elbow grease, but we'll see Eastpool rise again. Just you wait.
So
yeah.
Lady Hannah is buried here. If you don't mind, I'd like Oscar to join the rebuilding efforts. He should be a part of this.
Of course. I couldn't agree more.
I'll let Martha know that everyone arrived safely. If you need anything more, you have only to send a Stolas.
And we will, my lord. Safe travels.
Eastpool lives again.
Let's go and tell Martha the good news.
Eastpool lives again. As long as you don't bring ice cream.
There
Eastpool.
you are. All went well then. Sir Wade told me you got rid of the bandits while his lot kept an eye out. Nicely done. And what's all this about some shape-shifting nightmare showing up? On second thoughts, don't tell me. It'll only give me nightmares of me own. What matters is you did it. And now we can build our new village.
I suppose it will be. What will you call it?
What else? Eastpool. Sir Wade said it best. There's plenty bad happened to that place, but that don't undo the good that happened there. No need to throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Did Wade say that?
Well, something along those lines. Anyway, the poor souls might have made it to Eastpool, but their work ain't done yet. So the way I see it, neither is mine. If it's food or lumber or strong backs they need, the rest is ready to provide it.
Thank you, Martha.
No, thank you. You didn't have to help us.
I wanted to.
Look, I'm a nice, generous guy. Alrighty then. I think that does it. I think that's it. Free the cities of Cavender. Main story stuff, finally. Okay. Now we're gonna do some story stuff. For like an hour and so. Yeah, say about an hour.
Sounds like thunder.
In you go, in you go.
You're late. I was starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Yep.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Mididol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Yeah.
Hey?
Now let's get to see your uncle.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city?
It's all been Ultimate's decision. What? You don't think it's anyone else's decision?
Mostly, but
He's
not
been like
all.
a puppet
handful
string
managed to
throughout
lock
the
themselves
entire
in their
game.
villas before the horde arrived. Some in the merchants' district.
He's like
to the
this
west,
being
and a
of
few
God,
others on
like
the far
God
bank.
being that's basically just trying to control and, you know, reshape the world in his own image.
A few bolted doors won't hold them.
And I was told this story this whole game is not in the current timeline of the game.
We split into two parties.
It's more back in the day, probably before the first game, or around the first game plotline.
Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
Because usually, if you're thinking about like timeline, I think Final Fantasy 15 is kind of like the current furthest in the timeline.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
I don't know why me and Torkel has to go by ourselves. What is with that?
Alright, Torgal. Let's find those survivors.
Time to find some survivors.
They don't stand a chance against those things.
Of course, like orcs. Hey orcs, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, they're only level 20? Am I way too high level for this mission? Well, hello. I gotta fight that mage. Get hit out of the way. I didn't finish off that mage. Not dealing with that. Oh, I even got a parry off. Nice. Got him. There we go. Took a while. I'll get my abilities back in time. Hopefully. More of them? Holy jeez. Well, hello. I got an idea then. Come on, attack me. Ah, damn it, broke it. God damn it. Let's do this. Lightning. Laser. Okay, whoa, whoa, okay, we're gonna deal with the mage first. Bye-bye, mage. You're being dealt with. I knew there was another mage. There had to be two. If there was... I'm just gonna do this. I'll get it back in time, hopefully. Bad mage. There we go. Not dealing with that shield.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
They probably got killed off. If I had to take a... I guess. Okay, I'm hoping we can finish this before I have to go. We'll see. Usually it takes about like an hour or so to finish this. Maybe longer depending on the fight. Oh, those guards are already dead. That was quick. What the? I guess they didn't get dodge during that. Phew. It's like that's some damage. It's like that's a lot of damage. Well, hello. There's a lot of you. There has to be mages over here somewhere. None of you are mages. Okay. That's Nope, there's a mage somewheres. I'm wondering where he was. Are you a mage? Oh, you seem like to be a mage. Okay. Are you both mages, I think? Yeah, I knew that orc was a mage. Oh, no, no, no. A free chest. Thank you. That's just free heal. Alright, let's do this. Probably a big fight up here.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Mage one of you. Done some DB. Torkoal's best boy, yes. Hello, nice to meet y'all. Welcome in. You're starting to stream? Nice. What were you thinking about streaming? And most things you can just stream about anything at this point, but some people do IRLs, you know. Got any tips? I would say just stream whatever you feel like streaming. Like, that's kind of what I'm doing. I play whatever games I feel like I want to play and all that. Some people kind of just do their own thing. Other people, if you want to do IRL streams, that's up to you. If you want to be like, you know, you want to do face to face, it's totally of like your opinion. Like everyone goes through streaming differently, and some people, I don't know. Some people don't want to stream. Some people do. Alright, we're gonna do that. Like, if you feel like streaming like multiplayer games, go right ahead. Like, you can stream multiplayer games, single player story games. Oh, we got him. Okay, finally.
Where the city's leaders gather, there may still be survivors inside.
Update you and try to gain money for Child's Play. Nice. If you want to, that's up to you. I keep in mind when I do the charity stuff and all that, and oh, okay, bye. But yeah, when I do that sort of stuff, it's totally like optional. So I think that was it. Alright, we'll move along.
Where are they?
Yep, too. Have a wonderful day. I will have a good stream. My stream's not gonna be too long after this because I got stuff to do.
These creatures. These Ultima's reach extend this far. What the hell is going on here?
Here, let me
Where is your master? What does he want?
Oh, is there a mage one? Where is he? I gotta find him. Nope, there's still a mage one somewhere. It's these ones. Oh, we got level up during that. Sweet. I'll definitely
You've
get that.
caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me.
No, they're
Albeit
not.
ones,
They're creatures.
unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You're mad. My guy, you are mad.
All that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me.
I can't wait
this
to kick your butt.
indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Slaveman of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Oh, we got it.
Too slow. Nice try.
Are you done? I'll just do it again. Here we go. Also, I give one more advice streaming. Don't copy others. Try not to copy others as best you can, honestly. Or not at all at this point. Try to be your own thing. Oh yeah. Hold on, I need to do my full thing. There we go, and then this. Lightning.
with me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos.
Jeez, a giant lightning spear? Jeez. Whoa. Again? The only reason I have to press R1. Huh. No, we'll never stay still. You. I had to take a blast because of that last time. All out attack. Ooh. Oh, I did less that time. That's fine. Well, hello. Oh, those are. I can't attack them during that. That's good. I can do that though. Whoa, okay. You will go down eventually. It's just how you want to go down, you know? I'll take a few hits, that's fine. Yeah, plenty of potions to work with, pal. Oh yeah, plenty. Destroyed by a giant pair of fists. Dope.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Is he dead? Like a dead finally? Eh.
Clive!
You're all right.
Thank God you two are safe.
So you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but We couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could.
Yeah, they slaughtered this whole entire city.
I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Is the man still alive? Oh! What the? Man cut a building in half. Didn't give a damn.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Walud.
Get back.
You didn't even have a blade? And he cut that building in half? Something doesn't seem right.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing.
That thing, yeah, I would call it a thing.
No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
Not even a god.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
What the f...
Try it.
No way this one man is that strong.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oh, why would you do that? Really?
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such
What the? The man's like, I can just swing my blade and just do everything I want. My God.
Will you be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You got mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help.
Uh-huh.
The world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Uh-huh.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. Behind here, I wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
Uh-huh. But he's probably doing that on purpose.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Yep. World won't save itself.
All right. Clive said that Otto might know something.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are...
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story.
Yeah, it is.
You lot don't do things by halves, do ya? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be... sitting under a pile of rubble, I know. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid. Then I'll check the workshop.
Main quest time. Woo, let's go. Can I go this way to go there? I think I can.
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then do you think Mid's ship will ever sail? This looks like it's from Sid's old diary.
Hmm.
But you'll already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh. Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me...
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Alembic gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Mid. I know you like your riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate this one. Of all the inventions, this one's the best, and so when chosen its place of rest, I recalled your opus daughter, dearest, and now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. But what would that be? Perhaps Otto might know. Well, did you find anything? Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was? Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box have to do with anything? I think Sid may have hidden something inside it. Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. After things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
was an army of Akashic, what will happen to Mid and the others? They'll be fine as
What's going on with this thing?
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this?
Nope. Nothing. We
Nope,
just wanted
no.
to listen to all the songs at once. So we press all the buttons. Like this.
Of course, that's what's gonna mess with it.
See?
All too well. All right, out of the way. Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
No, I mean, yeah, yes. There. How about now?
You fixed it! Sid fixed it! He more than fixed it! Yeah, new music!
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
God damn, what is...
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of.
Ooh.
Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
My father like daughter.
Just the two I was looking for.
Aye. Lose a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left?
Unless you have another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
Yep.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Every moment I waste here, the further the flagship sails. I have to get back.
Or is it just more side quests to do?
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others? They'll be fine as long as Sid is...
Hey, August.
All right, Clive. Blackthorn
Someone told me you helped him out again. It's half of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice?
afraid so. It's a bit of a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn, thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
I'd speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Okay, let's grab these 2 side quests, and then I think I gotta call it here.
Alright, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
I'll prioritize that quest, but then I'm gonna go grab the other one as well.
She can't kick this. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
Okay.
Taya's busy working herself into an early grave. Since the arrival of her latest patient, she's refused to stop, even for a moment. I've tried offering to see to him in her stead, but she won't hear of it. Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her? Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Taya to do anything. But I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Okay, there's simple quests I could just do, like, real quick. It seems, hopefully.
Well, Taya, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is true, then so am I. We all admire your dedication, but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
No.
Tears help this man.
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Taya. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodriguez.
I will. We have all the ingredients we need for Alicia Balwam. It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
We're gonna talk to the blacksmith, go do the tears thing. Oh, there's a lot more to do. Okay, then we're at the...
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, You got better things to do with your time.
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
And sometimes it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows. The ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what?
Damn.
You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Hideaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic.
I'd be going low.
So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
I didn't want to go that way, but okay. Well, I need to check the local map, so... Just one more quest to grab, and then I think I gotta get going here. I'll come back to this next Thursday.
The realm's crops are all...
Gotta talk to the herbalist.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. That by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine.
Single vine.
Morble, I fear, ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Now, where did I put the watering can? Man, you're a gardener. I think you will lose your watering can. Okay. Oh, is there another quest? Oh, it's the one on the hunter board. Oh, okay. I think we'll just go to the hunter board and then we'll call it there. Then I can save from there. We can call it for now.
Sid, heard you were in Canva fetching young Ned.
Miss Shirley, how can we learn to be clever like Miss Middledole?
If Amber and the Lazarus are gone, then...
Then everyone is over.
Here, your brother isn't a fan of carrots, Cabo. If every carrot of there is anything, I like the one that just got posted on the board. I can see why, Cabo. Oh, we got a lot posted here. We got... That's the carrot, apparently. Just gonna fight that. Fight the chicken. I think what I should probably do is just like start clearing out these quest lines. Like going to different places. Complete C rank ones, B rank ones. And focus on those ones in particular, and then focus on A ones if I can. Just like start clearing out the board there. Let's see, what we at actually? Let's where is it? Let's upgrade one of these. There we go. So this lightning one is upgraded now. We're gonna save the game. Turn to the title screen. And now we're going to end stream for today. I have some things I have to do for today, so hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will get everything set up for a raid. Then I have to go. Ba-ba-da, ba-da-da. Let's see who is live. By the glory. Okay, let's see if I can. Do. Let me see what we got here. I don't think there's many on right now at the moment, so I might close out stream or If there's anyone else you guys would want me to read, we can definitely read those. Okay, right now there's not that many people on. Could raid someone new. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I got none. I this set up here. Okay. I guess I'm going to, unless I can. Yeah, I could raid out to someone we haven't raided out to at all. I do have like a bunch of streamers here. For now, I don't want to say you're gonna have to do the dilemma thing. So we are just going to. We're actually not gonna do a raid this time. But I thank you all for coming. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Broken Age, and hopefully we'll finish it tomorrow. Let's see. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.